Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Globetrotting Adventures. I am Renee, and today I have with me
Dennis,
my husband. We are traveling on the Utopia of the Seas, a Royal Caribbean ship, their second largest ship.
yes.
And this is our very first cruise with Royal Caribbean, so we're excited to embark on this adventure. Today was Embarkation Day, so we're going to tell you a little bit about embarkation process on this video, and then later on we'll do a comparison after we've finished our series each day. We'll finish up with a comparison of the ships that we've sailed on before compared to this ship and some of the likes and dislikes of both ships. Okay, so Embarkation Day, I think it went pretty smooth, didn't you?
It was very smooth.
We had to do, well, you have to do your check-in, what, like 14 days before? I think
part of your check-in.
Part of the check-in. Okay, so for the check-in process with Royal Caribbean, we did part of the check-in about 14 days out. And then they allow you to do there's health questions that you have to answer. And you only get to do those 24 hours before you cruise. So they only open it up 24 hours before you cruise to finish up your check-in process. Check-in went very quickly, I think, for what we had to do today. So we drove to the port, dropped off our luggage. You get to drop your luggage off.
But you forgot to tell them that we was able to do part of the muster station.
Oh, yes.
Prior to.
Yes. So before we even headed to the port, we were able to do the videos for our muster drill for the muster station before we headed to the port. That will help you with your process, speed up your process for checking in when you get on the ship. So we did, it's about 3 videos actually. One video, the first video you watch, and you have to check that you and whoever you're rooming with have seen the video, and then you have like 2 more videos. They're like a minute and a half each. So they're very quick, very short, very brief videos talking about the muster station, talking about the drill and how to put on your life jacket, those kinds of things. If you've cruised before, you know what the muster drill is. So we did that before leaving for the port. Once we got to the port, it was quick, drop off your baggage, and we went to park and headed to the terminal. That process was surprisingly fast. We got in. Once we finished our check-in on the app, we got a express pass, CPAS, electronic CPAS ticket on the ship. Our thing turned purple. So we finished up our check-in process. We had the express pass, so we got to bypass the very long line that we had to go through to check in. So we checked in with our person with our passports and all. Went through security kind of quick. And once we got upstairs, they let us just go through because we had the express pass. And then the rest of the party that didn't have express pass, they had to go through another desk to check in. But that was still very quick. We got on the ship probably by 12:30.
Yes. And
12:30 was actually our embarkation time, so they allowed us to go in a little bit early. So that was nice. Once we got on the ship, since we had done the videos prior to getting on the ship, we just walked to our muster station, let them check our sea passes on our phones, and we were done. By 1 o'clock, they had our rooms ready. So 12:30 to 1 o'clock. It wasn't long. We didn't have to wait very long. But while we were waiting for our rooms to get ready, we tried Sorrento's pizza.
Yes.
We'll talk about that later. But we did try it. This is my first time. I've heard a lot of talk about Sorrento's pizza, and we'll tell you what we think in another video. What else for embarkation?
That was the smoothest part. The subway part was pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
It started at 3:30. I'm trying to think. Some of the activities you could go ahead and participate prior to. We was able to see them zip line.
Oh, Oh yeah. And that we can see them zip lining because of our cabin. We're in a boardwalk cabin, which means that our cabin faces the boardwalk, and the zip line runs over the boardwalk, so we can watch zip lining from our balcony, which is nice.
Yes.
Also, from our balcony, because we're at the back of the ship, we can see the aqua show when they have that going on. We can sit on our balconies and watch the aqua show, which we're looking forward to doing. What else?
Went to the Windjammer.
Yes.
And had, I guess you can call it brunch.
So we went to the Windjammer twice today, after we got on the ship. So we tried Sorrento's, that was early. And at about 3, we went to Windjammer. But now I gotta let you know, Windjammer closes at 3. So we got there like right before 3. And we got some food and we were able to eat, but they were kind of rushing us out of there so they could get things cleaned up and turned over for the afternoon meal, the dinner hour. But we did go back for dinner.
Yes. Nice setup.
Very nice setup. They have such a variety of food. Guess we'll talk about that in another video too. All right. I think that's all we have for Embarkation Day. You think?
Yes.
So if you do your check-in beforehand and make sure that you do your screening, they have health questions, like 2 health questions for you to do. Get those completed. Have all of your documentation in, your passport, your birth certificate. It'll be smooth sailing for you. Embarkation Day will go very quickly for you. All right. We're going to do a series and let you know how the rest of our cruise goes with Royal. Again, this is our very first time on Royal Caribbean. And so far,
it's great.
He says with a straight face. All right, we'll talk to you in another video. Bye.